Yo, so what a rush. We've got 4 films, people. And, man, 4 films, 4 fights. Well, we got 4 films is echo chamber. All right, so yeah, 4 fights. And, oh, these were fun and, for the most part, quick. Right? We start with the second fight of the night. It was the welterweights. We had Andreas Gustafsson against Rinat Fakhretdinov, and Gustafsson came out like a tank. Oh man, he was just looking to bum rush and bring it. But Fakhretdinov, man, he was attacking the body, you know what I mean, holding Gustafsson with the jab and good movement. Right, good movement. As Gustafsson comes forward, Fakhretdinov cracks him with, I think it was a left, right? And then, flattens him with an elbow and just pours it on until the ref jumps in. But boy, it was quick. It was devastating. And it was definitely, because I think Fakhretdinov was, he talked about him starting slowly, right, and not necessarily always throwing enough. And this fight definitely started quick, and he definitely threw with bad intentions. You know what I mean? So we then go to another welterweight clash. Right, it was Trey Walters against Sam Patterson, and I believe with this one that Walters stepped in on short notice, you know, but I can't remember if he's LFA champion, welterweight champion, something like that, right? But he was no bum, right? And, man, like, Patterson comes out, pushing forward. And again, I think Sam has talked about starting slow sometimes, but he came out pushing forward, using that jab and kicks. Walters, he landed a few, right? But Patterson, now, I think with this fight, a lot of people, like, you'd think Patterson potentially on the ground, right? But because I think that three rear naked in a row? No, 3 rear naked chokes in a row, something like that, I think, right? But yeah, Patterson rocks Walters with a right? Rocks him. He stumbles back, and Matt, I know this was really interesting because we've seen Patterson sometimes rush his work. This time, he was methodical, right? He came forward and just kept that pressure, pouring it on, just letting the shots fly. And Walters had nowhere to go. He's crumpled on the fence, and the referee had to jump in. And a great win for Sam Patterson. So, had a call out, right? Asked for Neil Magny, next. So we will see what happens. Now, we then had the lightweights, right? We dropped down to the lightweights. We have got Hardwick against Fernandes. And, I picked Hardwick, right? Because, sometimes I like to think of the upset, right? The debuting fighter coming in, doing his thing. And, Hardwick, man. Like, I think he's a Cage Warriors champion. But he definitely was fighting there. So he's seasoned, right? He's not a bum. Was on a 5-fight winning streak. I tell you, man, Fernandes, it was the leg kicks. And it's sometimes like fighters throw leg kicks. and then fighters throw leg kicks, right? There's a difference. You know what I mean? There's levels to this shit. And we just saw, oh my God, Fernandes, he just landed with so much force. But Hardwick did not block one kick. And I think he started to block like way too late. You know, he was severely compromised at that point. But it is one crazy thing because we know Fernandes kicks. So surely when you know someone kicks and utilizes that as a weapon and very well, you go, okay, what is the best way to counter, right? To block, to evade. These are the things you should be thinking about. Either Hardwick's camp didn't, or he just completely forgot, but he didn't block shit, and Fernandes put him down, and he just could not get up, and it was done. It was crazy, and it wasn't even a lot of kicks, but when you heard the sound, man, you're just like, I am glad that's not me. Like, I am glad I ain't taking that shit, because damn, that does not sound or look good, right? Huge win for Fernandes. Well, it was short notice, but huge win in the fact that you can stop someone in that fashion, that fast. Craziness, right? So our last fight, we are with the heavyweights. It's Marcin Tybura against Ante Delija. Oh, I'm butchering that name. Oh boy. But yeah, this was a rematch, right? They first fought in September 2015, and Ante broke his leg. So, you know, it wasn't he was getting battered, but you know, it broke his leg, right? And so it was like, oh, how would this go? And what thing, right? Getting to rematch on the big show, but your first fight, right? So you get to try to avenge this loss in your debut. It's not bad, right? And man, like they both came out swinging. And when the heavyweights are swinging, you're just like, shit, someone's going down, man. Right? Now, in the clinch, Tybura landed a few knees, right? Well, but Ante, I think he landed a right hand that rocks Tybura. And he then just saw blood in the water like a shark. He came at it, wasn't holding anything back. It's kind of like, it was just like, man, you were the reason I broke my leg. I missed a year. I'm paying you back, motherfucker. And, hey, Ante brought it, poured it on until the referee jumped in and was no mas, right? Huge debut. And it was very crazy. Like, I thought that, you know, Ante was big, but it turns out Tybura's bigger. Right? It is so hard judging these things sometimes. You see someone, you're like, yo, that's a big motherfucker. And then you see them against their opponent, you're like, yo, they're smaller. Shit. But yeah, huge win for Deep. It'll be very interesting. I'm intrigued to see who they match up with him next. Because, hey, the heavyweight division, it's not huge, right? It's not huge. But you pull off a few big wins like this, hey, you can see yourself in a title fight, right? So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Well, I think problem is he does train with Aspinall, so yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but hey, Ante Delija just put his name on the map in a big way. Alright, so all roads now lead to our co-main event.